Welcome, welcome back. You tuned into, well, we are in our final few minutes left, 10 minutes left of our show here, Mid Morning Talk with me, Maria Mia, on Mondays. And now we're crossing over to my producer. So he's left together with CEO Ponti Malatsani, and they're driving around to update us on what is happening in and around Gauteng, Johannesburg area. So let's cross over to Selaelo so he can give us an update. Selaelo, good
Hi.
afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, Apamiram. I can hear you loud and clear. I'm coming to you live from Tolirathebe Road here in Oriental Plaza in Johannesburg. A relatively quiet Oriental Plaza. There isn't really much action going on. Apart from scenes that are reminiscent of the first level 5 lockdown. You barely see enough cars. You barely see enough people doing the rounds in what is usually a busy stretch of road that has a lot of businesses around here. So there isn't really much action. But as we drove across, some of the streets and suburbs of the southern part of Joburg, you could see that everyone is on high alert. The police, there are also private security members parked in different garages. We saw one at an engine garage when we just made our turn here at Fordsburg, and it's just a strange feeling, that's around. There's that expectation that something big is about to happen, but nobody really knows when it's going to happen or what exactly is going to happen.
Yes, I can see this. It looks very, very uncanny. What you're showing me from the pictures there, as you say, reminiscent of lockdown level 5. They just a few people walking around there. I saw in the background as you were speaking, and I don't even see a vehicle, because normally even when Oriental Plaza is closed, one or two vehicles are parked in the parking lot, but that's an
Yeah.
absence there. Tell me, across the road from the plaza, I know Alberca Bank is there also. Is Alberca Bank closed, or are they open as well?
Every single business that you can think of in this stretch of road is closed. I'm not sure if my colleague Mohammed can just pan at the entrance of Oriental Plaza here. I'm not sure if you can see.
Yeah,
So this is
I can.
the entrance there. As you can see, it's closed. The security is just manning the gate, and then on the other side, also the side of Al Baraka Bank, as you asked. Also, I'm not sure if you can pan quick enough there. You can also see closed gates, security members only at the scene, and the roads, as you can see, only one or two cars passing by at a second. It's just a strange feeling, a feeling that we had a taste of in the first lockdown, and unfortunately, it's here, and there's a worse reason of why there's that strange feeling.
Yes, we pray that everybody's safe. As we said, while we have to secure and worry, be concerned over our lives in that, but the livelihoods. And I'm just looking at this, and this is also going to come. It's a huge financial impact to an already difficult, struggling economy. People are struggling because today absolutely no business taking place in and around Fordsburg. Shops are closed, staff are gone home, staff are not there. I'm just looking, well, already we are in a recession. It's dire financially, and now we faced with this uncertainty of, are there going to be opportunistic crimes, looters, anarchy, violence? And yes, understandably so, the concern for shop owners, for on the back of what was happening at the malls in KZN. Understandably, people are afraid, they are closing, but at the same time, we need to look at consider the bigger picture in terms
Yeah.
of what is going to happen financially to our country. Are we going to then survive this new challenge that we are faced with? Thanks so much,
Yeah.
Selaelo, for this update from Fordsburg. Indeed, a ghost town. Doesn't even look like a Sunday, because Sunday we
Yes.
still have activities.
Yes, just one last thing. I think maybe I should maybe leave our listeners and viewers with is people must just be wary of fake news and also old footages of old riots and protests that have happened in this area. They are being for some reason people just trying to stir up emotions and cause panic. Those images and videos and text messages are being circulated on various social media platforms, and I think our viewers and listeners, they should just be wary of that. They shouldn't take everything that they read and see on the internet as what's literally happening. But of course, they must make sure that they get the information from the relevant sources. Either the community leaders. There are various community WhatsApp groups these days that are doing the rounds. There are the news on TV, and us also as the media. So I think the sources of information should also be critical to people at this point, because there's a lot of fear mongering and scare tactics that are, I don't know why, they are being caused, but it's happening. So just for all of the people, the listeners, the viewers, to just be aware of all the information that's circulating on social media.
Thank you for that invaluable advice and input. As you've correctly said, let's not escalate already high explosive tense of situation by being a means of spreading the fake news and that, because sometimes we see things, we need to question ourselves. Did this happen? When it happened? Is this verified? So let's play our role in terms of only forwarding verified information from reliable, trusted sources. Thanks so much, Selaelo. Please travel safely back to the studio. We'll see you back in the studio. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to be speaking to a true humanitarian, Abdul Kader, formerly affectionately known as Uncle Babu, after